A young woman who was kidnapped by a family friend and kept hidden away in a concrete dungeon where she slept inside a makeshift coffin for 17 days is speaking out about the harrowing ordeal and how she managed to survive. Katie Beers, now 34, participated in a Reddit AMA on Thursday, during which she revealed that the years of sexual abuse she suffered at the hands of her godmother's husband prepared her for the ordeal. She was just 9 when she was abducted by John Esposito in 1992, who lured her in with the promise of a girl for her upcoming birthday. Esposito then took her to his house where he kept her in a dungeon he had specifically built for her that was buried under his garage and hidden by a 200 lbs slab of concrete. Linoleum flooring and carpeting covered the trapdoor, which was tucked away in a closet whose entrance was obscured by a bookcase. Katie was trapped there in almost complete darkness for close to 3 weeks, while her captor sexually abused her and police were just feet away, having set up a command post on Esposito's lawn but unable to hear the girl's screams because she was buried away below the ground. Scroll down for video. Taken by someone she knew, Katie Beers, above, was kidnapped by family friend John Esposito in 1992 just days before her 10th birthday. Plan. Esposito, above, then took the child to an underground dungeon he had built for her where he kept her chained by the neck inside a makeshift coffin. Bravely speaking, Katie, now 34 and married with 2 children, above, recounted the 17 days of torture and sexual abuse she endured during a Reddit AMA. Katie explained that her life was already a nightmare long before her abduction, part of the reason she has said in past interviews that she was able to keep calm. I should have been in foster care from the time that I was 2 or even younger. I was sexually abused by my aunt's husband from the time that I was 2 until I was abducted by a family friend when I was almost 10, said Katie. I was also physically, emotionally and verbally abused by all of the adults who were supposed to take care of me as well as neglected. CPS did come to the house to do interviews with me, but it's difficult to be truthful with CPS workers when they're interviewing you in the house where the abuse is occurring in the exact room where it was occurring. She spent a good deal of her childhood living with her godmother Linda I. Killer I, who she has said in the past treated her like a slave while her husband Salvatore sexually abused Katie. Esposito, who she called Big John, was a friend of the family, and on December 28, 1992 said he wanted to buy her a gift. He would later tell police that after taking Katie to a toy store they went to a Urbi arcade where she disappeared, a story that immediately made him the prime suspect in the case. Police found nothing however when they set up a post on his property, despite the fact that Katie was just feet away. Hidden, Esposito then took her to his house where he kept her in a dungeon, above, he had specifically built for her that was buried under his garage. Silencing her screams, the airtask was hidden by a 200 lbs